Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for News 8 at 5. And so it begins. The Buffalo Bills are officially in town, and training camp is now underway.
Adalisa Badzik spoke with members of Bills Mafia who packed the stands today, cheering on the team with some super aspirations as they look forward to the start of the 2025 season.
It was a beautiful morning for the first day of Buffalo Bills training camp here at St. John Fisher University, and today I caught up with lots of fans who can't wait for the season to start.
I have been a Buffalo Bills fan since I was in second grade, 1981, when I moved to Cattersburg, Pennsylvania. Picked 3 dates. How many tickets? I picked 4. And I couldn't believe it, I actually won, and I never win anything.
One man who I spoke to is a season ticket holder, and he says he's been going to the Bills training camp since they were held in Fredonia, and he says it's so nice having it here at home.
This is a lot better since it's in our backyard. It's not too bad, not as hot as we thought it was going to be, so that's good. It's nice to be around all the Bills Mafia. Your favorite player, buddy?
Josh. I've been coming to training camp for the last couple of decades. I remember I used to be able to just walk right in, come to camp. Now, tons of buzz. Hard Knocks is here. The Bills, this is our year, but we actually mean it this time. Congratulations to Josh and Haley, and the Bills now are waiting for their ring.
I also asked some of the young Bills Mafia what they hope for this season.
They won the Super Bowl.
Go Bills!
And the Bills players will be back on the field tomorrow morning at 9:45 a.m. Reporting from St. John Fisher University, Adalisa Badzik, News 8.
MVP! MVP! MVP!
Looked like a lot of fun out there. Adalisa, thank you.
And as you know, the players don't just stay over at St. John Fisher University. They're all over the place, so spotting them is a lot of fun. In fact, we got a picture into our newsroom here. This is Andrew Paddock and his mom, Meredith. They caught sight of Dion Dawkins, the snowman, over at Target in Penfield. This was last night. They say he gladly took his picture with them. And if you spot any of these players, by the way, in the wild and you get a photo of them, send it our way and maybe we can get it on the news. Well, the excitement wasn't just with the fans in the stands today. The Bills also the focus of a popular HBO docuseries.
Hard Knocks is featuring the Bills as their training camp team this summer. Sports director Thad Brown joins us now to explain how the team is dealing with all this extra attention. Thad.
Guys, the NFL Films cameras were everywhere today. You could not miss them as the HBO documentary machine rolled its first video at St. John Fisher ever. All the crew wearing the Hard Knocks with the Bills t-shirts. It was like an army of blue out there at Fisher. Now, the Bills were not super excited to end up on Hard Knocks. Most teams don't really love it. But Josh Allen said today the crew has been awesome so far, and he says the Bills feel, quote, they have our backs. Every NFL team does videos from time to time with mics on players, so there's some familiarity with microphones everywhere. As Sean McDermott said, this is what happens to popular teams, and the Bills are happy to show themselves off.
Coach McDermott's hit it pretty on the head of just like this is what a good organization looks like, and people are going to get a sneak peek into that and just how we operate. So again, you can kind of think two ways about it, but we're taking the way of like, hey, let's do what we do, and whatever is shown is shown.
We have nothing to hide. We are who we are. I think the cool part about this is, people see us on Sunday, they see us on game day. Now they get a chance to see that what we do on Sunday is exactly what we do Monday through Saturday. And I think that's the cool piece about it. The increased noise, if you will, is maybe in some ways good practice for us.
We want to make this a very positive experience. And will there be an intrusive thing here or there? Of course, but it's all in the preseason, and I don't expect any issues or anything like that. And we'll all work together and make sure it's a good product for our fans. That's what we want.
Josh Allen joked that he's trying to cuss a bit less this camp, even though that language might be fine for HBO. He wants his mom to be okay with what comes out of his mouth. James Cook was practicing today even without a new contract. We will have an update on his situation coming up at 6. Adam and Teresa.
All right, we wish Josh the best with that goal. Be sure to download the Rochester First app, by the way, to check out the Camp Day recap. That's going to be at 8:30 tonight. It's going to happen all week long, actually, and our sports team is working around the clock here. They're going to break down all the highlights of the day. That app is available for free. You can download it right on smart TVs like Roku, Fire TV, and Apple.